Big changes about to happen on the US since the president is determined to reinforce gun control laws. Broadway tragic accident caused 20 deaths and 30 injuries. Good evening, San Francisco. I'm Larissa Lovegood and you're watching MSV News. After several long debates, the president of the US is making drastic changes about gun possession laws, enforcing the gun control system with strict consequences to the ones who disobey them.
President Catherine Chang, the first liberal president, is surprisingly the one deciding that it's finally time to take action on this issue.
My fellow citizens, it is my responsibility to make sure that people feel safe, whether at home, at school, or walking down the streets. People are dying every day, and I don't blame the parents, the schools, nor video games. I blame the government that has let this get out of control. This needs to stop now.
Despite being a liberal president, Chang supports vividly that strong measures on gun control must be taken immediately.
Good evening, I'm Vanessa Jones from MSV News and I'm reporting live from the Parliament where our President, Catherine Chang, just left the building after giving a speech about the gun control issue. There she is. Miss President, could you please comment the latest events for the MSV TV about the gun control matter and your plans for the future?
Of course I can. I know it's in the Second Amendment that US citizens are allowed to carry weapons for personal defense, and we aren't in the 18th century anymore, and our country is a safer place, and the main thing we need to protect our families from and ourselves are guns.
And could you please tell us your plans for the future?
I have very ambitious plans, and I'm aware that not all of them are going to change, at least for now. But I can't tell much, at least until a Sunday debate, when I'll be discussing the details with my delegates.
Thank you, Miss President.
No comment.
This was Catherine Chang on the latest news about the gun control issue. Will this be the start of a safer America or the beginning of a fight that would split the country? This is Vanessa Jones reporting live. Back to you, Larissa.
A pedophile was today arrested and taken into custody. He was spotted while navigating through the famous website Chatroulette. The young girl recognized his face from the newspapers and called the police immediately. Thanks to this young girl and several tracking devices, the FBI was able to find him. This man was known for raping and killing exactly 24 young girls, whom justice has been served. Depending on what the jury decides, he might be expecting death penalty. Up next, an interview with the director of Her Majesty Theatre, where she tells us exclusively what happened on last night's tragedy during the Phantom of the Opera. But before that, stick with us while Vanessa Clark brings us the latest on the weather.
Good evening, Larissa. Even though today we had a chilly day with a bit of wind hanging there because we're expecting things to clear up. There won't be a single cloud in the sky. A perfect day to go to the beach, sunny and warm. North of the state we can see the clouds that's been here all week moving towards Calgary, leaving, although, a trace of humidity. On the other hand, on the coast, you can enjoy the hot weather that's here to stay because we have temperatures of 90 degrees during all week. Also, if you're from the southwest, I come bearing good news because you can finally put your swimsuits on and enjoy the 95 degrees that will hit around 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'm Ashley Clark and you're watching MVS News.
Tonight we have the privilege of speaking to the director of Her Majesty Theatre. Could you tell us a little bit what happened and why?
Of course. The Phantom of the Opera opens with an auction of the contents of the Paris Opera House. First, the chandelier is on stage, while the auctioneer explains its connection with the Phantom of the Opera. Then, with a flash of light, the chandelier rises into the ceiling, becoming the beautiful chandelier of the Paris Opera House. At the end of the first act, the chandeliers come crashing into the stage.
Were the security measures a problem?
No, because each time the chandelier was hung, the company used fresh cable to prevent the problem of it wearing out.
So, what do you think was the cause?
We think it might have been planned, and the authorities are investigating, but We can't tell much for now.
Well, thank you for coming.
And thank you for having me.
Good night, folks. See you tomorrow night.